Take 8. Hi everyone, I'm Deborah Bromley. I am an actress here in Sacramento County, and I am very excited to announce a new series that SARTA is producing called Tonight Starring. So it's featuring me, but I will have 3 other amazing actors joining me at the Big Idea Theater on Sunday, June 11th at 6 p.m. We have Ted Ridgway, Jackie Martin, and Jim Last. Now this is a play called God of Carnage. It is written by Yasmina Reza, translated by Christopher Hampton, and this is directed by Adam Udofia. So I hope you come down and join us. This is the brainchild that was put together by Chris Smith. So SARTA will be producing this. It'll be a new series they'll be showing once a month at local theaters. So come down and support great art and great theater. Again, June 11th, 6 p.m. at Big Idea Theater. And I'm Deborah Bromley. Can't wait to see you tonight starring. Take 8. Hi everyone, I'm
Good evening, theater friends. It's so nice to see you all here. Welcome to Snapshot Sacramento this week at the theater. It's June 6th, and so we've jumped into the month of June very nicely. Did you all see the beautiful full moon this last weekend? If you were in this area, in our Sacramento area, we had a gorgeous full moon. Gorgeous, I tell you. Yeah, I was out there checking it out for a while. It was just beautiful. And, you know, it was a great time to get out there and get some wonderful moon energy on your face. Yeah, I like this part of the year. It's been an interesting time. It rained today. It rained today. was interesting. It was fun. I love the rain. I have to tell you, I'm kind of a fall winter girl when it comes to weather. I love it when it's cloudy and incremental and windy and all the wonderful things that it does when it's being brisk and breezy and raining outside. It's also a good time to sort of sit back and relax and check out your calendar and see what you want to see for theater that's coming up in the next few weeks. And we have a fair few items to share with you this time. And I also have I won't call it a PSA, it's not really that, but it's a share from Deborah Bromley, who is going to be the featured actor in our upcoming Tonight Starring series, which I'm going to talk about in a few moments as we get moving through here. Just, inviting you to get your tickets and come on down and see everybody. That's going to be this coming Sunday at Big Idea Theater. So I'll have more for that for you in a little bit here. Let's get moving through what we have going on this week at the theater. As always, we are brought to you by the Sacramento Regional Theater Alliance. Please go to our website, check out what's coming up, what's happening now. If you are a theater or producing company, you can enter your information on auditions or upcoming shows at our website. We will put it on our community calendar so that everybody can find out what's going on in your neck of the woods at your fabulous theater. Because we want to share that. There's so many things that are happening, so much going on that we want to tell people about, because there's some cool things coming up. I mean, I'm going to 2 different performances this weekend. Well, I'll make that 3 because I'm also going to go to God of Carnage. Go figure. So, a full weekend of theater coming up. So, let's see what else we have going on in special events and announcements. And here it is. This summer SARTA Summer Series, let me get my alliteration right. The SARTA Summer Series of one-night events is starting this Sunday, June 11th at 6 p.m. over at Big Idea Theater. Shout out to David Fox at Big Idea Theater for helping make this happen. Thank you, David. It's the cooperation of the theaters in our area that is also making this possible, because it allows us to take other people who may not have known where their theater was and bring them over there so they can see something amazing at their theater. So on Sunday night, 6 o'clock, it's not even late. Come on down and hang out with us for a while and see God of Carnage. It's going to be a Reader's Theater presentation of the Yasmina Reza play. It's going to be a staged reading featuring Deborah Bromley. And as I said, a little later in the show, I will have her come in and give you her promo for this, because she's really excited about it. If you had tuned in, was it last week or the week before, actually, we had a community conversation with Deborah Bromley and Chris Smith, who was the originator of this idea. We love it at SARTA when our community partners have amazing ideas and then come to us and go, I was thinking about doing this thing of having these one-night performances, and what do you think? And so we can go, we think that's wonderful. What do we need to do to make it happen? So if you out there have an idea for something that you'd like to see happening in our community theater area, we're open. Come and talk to us about it. We want to hear about it. Come and see this amazing production on Sunday night, June 11th at 6 p.m. over at Big Idea Theater, God of Carnage. Okay. Another special event that's coming up, this is a big fundraiser for Free Fall Stage. Free Fall Stage has been around quite some time, and for their fundraiser that they're going to have, they're planning a paint party. And if you've ever done these, they're a lot of fun. You get an idea for a painting and everybody paints their version of the painting that's being shared that evening. Don't worry, there'll be someone there to walk you through it and sort of guide you on, what you would need to add next, give you your paints and things like that. There'll be food, there'll be drinks, there'll be a great setting. This is going to be on Saturday, June 17th at 6 p.m. They're asking you to join them for an evening of creativity and cuisine. Can't get better than that. So get a date, get a significant other, get a best friend, find your besties, and go have a wonderful paint party and dinner out and help support Free Fall Stage. It's a wonderful, wonderful theater company. Yeah, please do that. We want to support these community theaters. So that's what I've got for special events that are coming up. So it's time. Get those resumes and those headshots together because it's time for some auditions. And I got some new ones tonight. So you saw this one before. We had it out before, but they still need some people. So this is round 3 of auditions for While the Lights Were Out. It's a mystery story. It's got great characters. It's a comedy. It's explosive. They're trying to put this up on stage for July 21st through the 30th. So they need people now. While the Lights Were Out, please get in touch with the theater if you want to be a part of this. Also auditioning right now is Placer Community Theater. They're looking for people for their production of War of the Worlds. And if you've seen War of the Worlds, they've done a couple of different movies. It was originally the radio play, and I think most of us know about the radio play. They're going to be reading from the script just in front of the microphone, just as they did when they did the original broadcast, telling the thrilling news that the Earth is being invaded at this very moment. You know, people believed that when it was first aired. When Orson Welles and his Theater of the Air did this, it freaked a lot of people out. They were in a panic, even though they had said it was their radio show at the beginning of it. People listened and it was so realistic. They were flipping out because they really thought the Earth was being invaded. So they need a cast of 10 mixed male and female adult voices to pull this off. It's going to be auditions at the Pamelot School of Dance over on 540 Wall Street in Auburn, California. So if you would like to join them for this, please contact Placer Community Theater and you can be a part of the radio play for War of the Worlds. Davis Musical Theater Company is opening its 39th season with a musical called Something Rotten. I just saw this a few weeks back, and it is a hysterical play. If you are a Shakespeare purist and lover, you may be deeply offended by some of the comedy that goes on in here and some of the very much fun poking that's done at Dear Shakespeare, but it's all in good fun. It's a hysterical play. Something Rotten. They're having auditions on Sunday, June 25th at 7:30 p.m. or on Monday, June 26th at 7:30 p.m. And it's going to open in September. So this is a Davis Musical Theater Company out off Penna Drive in Davis. It's going to be directed by Steve Isaacson. This should be so much fun. If you want to be a part of Something Rotten, get on over to Davis Musical Theater Company and audition for that. We still have our audition notices up for this. The deadline's coming up pretty quickly. Woodland Opera House is asking for people's virtual auditions, and the reason they're doing this is because this production is going to be School of Rock, which is kind of unique because the actors who are going to be on stage also need to be able to play their own instruments. So the children actors and the teacher actor are all going to be on stage playing their instruments. So they've got to get ready pretty early with their music so they can be ready for the opening of the show. So they're getting those virtual auditions in so they can see who is going to fit these roles. So if you want to be a part of this cast, the submission deadline is June 15th. Contact Woodland Opera House and get your submission in for the School of Rock, the musical. Arsenic and Old Lace is being produced by the State Theater Acting Company. Auditions are going to be on Saturday, June 10th and Sunday, June 11th. So that's coming up this weekend. Put that in your book if you're looking to audition for this. This is a wonderful comedy, kind of a dark comedy. It's been done as a movie a couple times. It's done on stage many different times. This time it's going to be at the Auburn State Theater on Lincoln Way. Auditions are going to be just cold readings, so you don't have to memorize anything. They'll hand you the script and you can read from there. All roles are available. Nothing's been precast, so Arsenic and Old Lace. It has a great cast. It's a wonderful story. So if you want to do this, contact the State Theater Acting Company and get your spot to audition for Arsenic and Old Lace. Auditions are also coming up for Matilda the Musical Junior, and this is going to be held on Saturday, June 17th at 10 o'clock in the morning at Woodland Opera House, their theater and dance annex on 520 Court Street in Woodland. Matilda the Musical Junior. For the Rising Stars, this is their junior troupe. This is the children's troupe. So it should be great. Ages 11 to rising seniors, as they put it. So if you're looking for a wonderful show to become a part of, it's a great musical, Matilda the Musical Junior out at Woodland Opera House. Well, that's all for the auditions right now. So hopefully you have enough to polish all that up so you're ready to do it. Let's take a look at what's playing right now. And there's a few things that are coming up very quickly that you're going to enjoy. This one's already opened. It opened on the 26th of May, and it's going to play through June 25th out at Sutter Street Theater. They're putting on their production of Cabaret. So get yourselves down to the Kit Kat Club via Sutter Street Theater and see this wonderful production of Cabaret. You know all the music. You can probably sing all this. Sutter Street Theater is presenting its production of You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. This one also plays through June 25th on Saturdays and Sundays at 1 o'clock at Sutter Street Theater. Gold Can't Love You Back. Well, no truer words were ever spoken there, right? House of Fates and the Stone House present this production of Gold Can't Love You Back, premiering June 1st. It already has opened at the Stone House, and it's going to run through the whole month of June. And so this is an immersive musical experience. They're asking you to go ahead and dress for the part. It's a Western theme. A Western attire is highly encouraged. You could be part of the cast for this. It should be quite fun. It's going to be in Nevada City, California, so get your tickets for this production of Gold Can't Love You Back. Celebration Arts is presenting right now its production called By the Way, Meet Vera Stark. This is directed by Nicole Limon, and it's a Lynn Notage creation. Lynn Notage is a Pulitzer Prize winning playwright. It opened on June 2nd, and it is running through the 25th. So you've still got time to get your tickets for By the Way, Meet Vera Stark over at Celebration Arts. That's what's playing right now, so you can book for a few things that are happening. Let's see what's coming up soon. And we've got some cool things coming up soon. I keep stretching out the coming soon part because people keep putting in more things that are going to be happening this fall, and I'm going to list them all because I find that if I don't remind myself, I forget that, this play was going on. I really wanted to see it, and all of a sudden it closed. And I missed it. Dang it. And theater is like ephemera, those little things that only last for a short bit of time, and then when they're gone, it's like poof. That group of people, that energy around that play will never be created just like that again. So if you have friends, family, whoever it is, or if you just, you know this story and you want to go and see it, go see these amazing productions that are out there. Put these in your calendar on coming soon because there's a lot coming up. Coming up this weekend, this is going to open on Friday, June 9th, is Beowulf and the Bard up at Volcano Theater Company. This is a wonderful little road trip to take to go to Volcano, and it's a fun and freewheeling comedy, they call it, based on the Old English epic of Beowulf. It will run June 9th through July 8th, so you've got a month to be able to get this. Pardon me. The Volcano theaters are lovely because this one is in the outdoor amphitheater, so you could get to see theater under the stars. It's really, really beautiful to go up and see theater up there. Tickets are available right now, so go ahead and book your time. Get your seats to go see Beowulf and the Bard up at Volcano Theater Company. This one's always fun, and we get excited when we get to announce them. This is part of the theater ephemera I was talking about. Green Valley Theater Company does its Verfe Cabaret, and every time they do it, it has a different theme, a different attitude that's going on. Well, this time, it's Verfe Cabaret Gets a Job. Something that many of us are looking for, yeah? This is going to be so much fun. It's going to be hosted by The Gathering Place, which is on 1701 L Street. It's only happening June 16th and June 17th. If you don't go on that Friday or Saturday night, you won't be able to see it because it'll be gone. I love these 2-day pop-up let's do a show moments. I've done shows with Green Valley. I've been to a lot of shows that they put on. They're always wonderful. They're always funny. They're always wonderful and irreverent. If you want a night of good laughter and great music and dancing, then go see Verfe Cabaret Gets a Job. Coming soon to Main Street Theater Works, they've got a couple of things they wanted to share. Starting June 16th in a couple of weeks and playing through July 15th will be their production of The Quest for Don Quixote by Mark Brown. It's going to be at the Kennedy Mine Theater Amphitheater on Main Street in Jackson, California. Now the theater gates always open up early because they have a place where you can get drinks and relax and things like that before the show starts at 8 o'clock. So gates are open at 6:30, show starts at 8 o'clock. Then, if you've enjoyed that one, you can turn around and get tickets for A Red Plaid Shirt, a production by play by Michael Wilmot. And I love the little tagline, does this shirt make me look retired? The Red Plaid Shirt at the Kennedy Mine Amphitheater again. They're celebrating their 20th year of doing theater productions there. This is a passion. Main Street Theater Works has been around for a while. They do amazing productions. Get your tickets for The Quest for Don Quixote and A Red Plaid Shirt. Coming to the Woodland Opera House, mythology meets rock and roll through The Lightning Thief, the Percy Jackson musical. Now, many of you who have young people around you may have had them actually check this book out because The Lightning Thief has been a young people's chapter book for a while now. Great story. It's been made into a musical play. This will be opening on June 16th. And playing through June 25th on Fridays at 7:30 and Saturdays at 2 o'clock out at the Woodland Opera House. We had the folks from the Woodland Opera House come and share with us last week about their upcoming productions because Angela Balthazar, one of their event manager, is retiring, and she introduced us to Tom, who is her new replacement, and so we'll be having more conversations with him as things change up at Woodland Opera House. So, there's so many people out there helping make great theater. Woodland Opera House is no stranger to making great theater too. So get your tickets for this. And if you have some young people around your family who you think might enjoy this too, make sure that you get them hooked up too so that they can go see The Lightning Thief, the Percy Jackson musical. Now here's one that came in today. I'm so happy to share this. This one's done by Capitol Stage. Capitol Stage is presenting Predictor by Jennifer Blackner and is directed by Imani Mitchell. This is an interesting story because it is based on true events. It's the real life story of a woman named Margaret Crane, who in 1967 became the inventor of the first home pregnancy test. Talk about revolutionizing women's health in so many ways. When you don't have to go to the doctor to find out if you're pregnant anymore, you can check that at home. Predictor. I'm sure she met with a lot of interesting resistance and challenges and problems when she came up with this idea. So get your tickets for this. It's playing June 21st through July 23rd. Again, this is at Capitol Stage. Predictor. Coming to the Roseville Theater Arts Academy will be Newsies Junior. This is going to be opening on June 23rd and play through the 25th. Roseville Theater Arts Academy is one of our premier youth and young people academies. We really, really like to promote their productions because they get a chance to involve so many young people in their stage plays and in all of their summer camps and workshops and things like that that go along with it. This is the time of year when a lot of parents and grandparents and folks are looking for things like that for their young people to do, because school's going to be out pretty quickly. If your child is not already out, they're going to be out in the next week or so. So finding these wonderful things that they can do over the summer to stretch another part of them. They've been using that brain for a number of things. Let them stretch their creativity and work on their own poise and self-esteem and self-concept as they navigate the theater space. So Newsies Junior, June 23rd through the 25th at Roseville Theater Arts Academy. Here's another production that's coming to Volcano Theater Company. I've shared this one with you before. Another true story one. This is about a lovely lady named Henrietta Leavitt, who was an astronomer that was rather ahead of her time, and her scientific discovery led to some profound and lasting impacts on the field of astronomy. So this is called Silent Sky. Love the name. It's by Lauren Gunderson, and it's going to be playing August 11th through September 9th. Once again, up at Volcano Theater Company. This is going to be in the big amphitheater, so you can see Silent Sky under the sky. I'm planning on going. I don't know about you guys, but I'm planning on going. Tickets are available right now, so you can get them, get it in the books, make your plans. This is another theater company that's celebrating 50 years of doing theater in this area, in the Volcano area. It's wonderful. Get your tickets for Silent Sky. The next one coming up from Volcano Theater Company will be Noel Coward's production called Blithe Spirit. He was very good at writing comedies, and this is no schleppy comedy here. It's going to be wonderful. It's a classic. It's about fortune telling and finding ghosts and all kinds of wonderful things. This will open after Silent Sky on September 15th and play through October 15th. So might be a nice, start off to your Halloween season. I know if you're like me around my house, Halloween season is more impactful than Christmas season, quite frankly. We get into it for the whole month. So, there's going to be a lot more theater coming out, because I know there's some classics that always play during the month of October. I know we'll be getting back our Rocky Horror Show. We'll be getting our Evil Dead, the musical. So, and who knows what else might be out there that might be coming up. So stay tuned for more for your upcoming fall. I know, is it too early to talk about fall? It really isn't. It really isn't. We're only 2 weeks away from the longest day of the year, and then it's a downhill slide to fall at that point. Fascinating how fast this goes by. So I've got some additions to season schedules. Some newcomers to this wanted to share. Freefall Stage wanted to let you know about what their remaining season looked like. They're going to be doing While the Lights Were Out. That's the one they're doing their third round of auditions for. That's Freefall Stage again. While the Lights Were Out, and that should open on July 21st. I hope they get enough people to audition. They're also doing Pride and Prejudice in September. In October, they're doing a production called Help Me. And then they're doing Amelia Earhart in November. So you've got some great theater coming from Freefall Stage. So if you'd like to be a part of that, remember, they're the ones who are auditioning, third round of auditions for While the Lights Were Out. Contact Freefall Stage. Davis Musical Theater Company has shared its 39th season of musicals, which includes Something Rotten. That's the one that's being auditioned for right now. They're going to also have Oklahoma and Seussical the Musical, Fiddler on the Roof, Into the Woods, and The Little Mermaid. All amazing musical. If you just aren't mermaided out by now, I know for some of you, if you've got young people around, or maybe you are the one who's into it too, you've gone off and you've seen the movie already. I haven't seen the movie, so don't tell me any spoilers, okay? But Little Mermaid is just popular right now. So it gets a lot of play. Plus, the music is just wonderful. Everybody likes the songs for that. Then you've got the Woodland Opera House, which is going to share their Main Street and Family series. They've got a lot of things coming up too. They're the ones who are taking the virtual auditions right now for School of Rock, but they're also going to be hosting SpongeBob the Musical. Their October offering looks like it's going to be the Addams Family. Then there's a comedy to be announced. They wouldn't tell us yet. They said that they gave us a teaser and said they'll let us know in October. So we'll get Tom back over here from Woodland Opera House to tell us what's going on with their comedy to be announced. Then they're going to do Descendants, the musical. That's a Disney one. Damn Yankees, and then wrap up their season with Peter and the Starcatchers, so you can get a little Peter Pan action at the very end of that. That's going to be a wonderful season for them. We thank them for sharing all of that with us. So look at that. You've got a ton of amazing theater to go and see. And it's going to start for us at SARTA. We're just so pleased and so happy to be able to bring Deborah Bromley and the folks who are going to be doing God of Carnage this weekend. I want to share with you a clip that she recorded for us because so nice of her to do this. So let me get it set up. I will be right back.
Take 8. Hi everyone, I'm Deborah Bromley. I am an actress here in Sacramento County, and I am very excited to announce a new series that SARTA is producing called Tonight Starring. So it's featuring me, but I will have 3 other amazing actors joining me at the Big Idea Theater on Sunday, June 11th at 6 p.m. We have Ted Ridgway, Jackie Martin, and Jim Last. Now this is a play called God of Carnage. It is written by Yasmina Reza, translated by Christopher Hampton, and this is directed by Adam Udofia. So I hope you come down and join us. This is the brainchild that was put together by Chris Smith. So SARTA will be producing this. It'll be a new series they'll be showing once a month at local theaters. So come down and support great art and great theater. Again, June 11th, 6 p.m. at Big Idea Theater. And I'm Deborah Bromley. Can't wait to see you tonight starring.
Deborah's delightful. She's a lovely person. I've seen her in a show before, and just such a talent, such an energy on stage. Come down on Sunday night, June 11th, Big Idea Theater, and join us for our very first Tonight Starring with Deborah Bromley, God of Carnage. We want you there. We really do want you there. All right. Let's move along. Yeah, here's the information on God of Carnage again, just one more time. June 11th at 6 p.m. I will always say to you, please let us publicize what's going on at your theater company. We want to tell people about the amazing work you're doing, the great shows you're putting on, the wonderful workshops and things that you're having. We're sharing some new things on our website. I'm so proud because the board of SARTA met on Monday, and we got to approve 3 more scholarships for young people to go to theater camp workshops this summer. They're started, as I pointed out before, those are starting up. So if you've got young people and a theater company that they want to get involved in, and sometimes we know, you know what, money's tight. Let us help you. Please get in touch with us. Go through your theater company. Get in touch with us. Let us know how we can help them help you so that these young people can go and enjoy these theater camps and workshops and things like that. We have still got 2, possibly 3 more scholarships that we're going to be looking at in the next few weeks to authorize. This is what SARTA wants to spend SARTA's energies, monies, your donations on. And I'm going to do a shameless plug Okay, I'm going to ask you for money. I don't usually do that, but I'm going to do it tonight. We have a membership page on our website. Go there and take a look at what you get as a benefit for being a SARTA member. Part of your benefit is going to include discounted tickets to things like, oh, tonight's starring, that summer workshop series that SARTA's sponsoring. You'll get discount tickets to things like that. You'll get our newsletters, which have this much information and more in them on a weekly basis, both the ones for workshops for young people and the ones for auditions now playing that's set up a little bit more like what I share with you. You will have access to our community calendar at any given time. We will be having special SARTA supported events. We're talking about doing paint party also. We're doing some more karaoke nights. Those have been very much fun. So, this will give you an opportunity to find out when all those things are happening. So if you're out there tonight, you can click the little heart on the screen and follow us here on Twitch. I'm here on Tuesdays to tell you what's going on and share what's happening with you and share some community conversations, those kinds of things. If you want to, you can also follow us on Facebook at SARTA Theaters. We are also on YouTube at SARTA Theaters. YouTube is where we archive all of these recordings from this week at the theater. So if there's something you missed or you want to go back and look at one of the community conversations, you can go back and click on those. They're all archived there. So, Twitch only hangs on to them for a couple weeks for us, and then they have to be archived. So we put them over there so you can go back and take a look again. Tell your friends, hey, I saw this really cool thing. It's here. Send them the link so they can check it out also. So follow us on Facebook at SARTA Theaters. Follow us on YouTube also. Well, I say this to you every week. I hope you'll take me up on it. I'm going to be out at the theater a lot this week, so I hope I see you at the theater. If you see me, please say hi and let me know that you're watching, because we appreciate you. Thank you so much. Go be a member. Help us send more children to camp this year. We want to keep doing that. That is something that we really feel passionate about. We also want to start giving those theater stipends. We want to help out theaters that need to do things too. So, go be a member. Come on, join us. All right. I'll see you next week, guys. Take care.